Penetration testing, often called pen testing, is a simulated cyber attack against your own computer system to check for exploitable vulnerabilities. It is a proactive security measure where ethical hackers attempt to breach an organization's defenses. The goal is to identify weaknesses before malicious actors can exploit them. This process provides a clear understanding of an organization's security posture from an attacker's perspective. It helps validate the effectiveness of existing security controls and policies. Ultimately, pen testing aims to strengthen defenses and reduce the risk of a real cyber attack. In today's interconnected world, cyber threats are constantly evolving. Organizations face sophisticated attacks daily, making robust security indispensable. Penetration testing is crucial because it moves beyond theoretical vulnerability assessments. It demonstrates how vulnerabilities can be chained together to achieve a significant breach. This practical approach uncovers real-world attack paths that automated scans might miss. By simulating actual attacks, organizations can prioritize remediation efforts based on genuine risk. A typical penetration test follows a structured methodology, usually comprising several distinct phases. These phases ensure a comprehensive and systematic approach to identifying security flaws. Understanding these steps is fundamental to conducting an effective test. The first phase is reconnaissance, or information gathering. Ethical hackers collect as much information as possible about the target system. This can involve passive techniques like open-source intelligence gathering from public websites or active techniques such as network scanning. Next is scanning, where testers use specialized tools to identify live hosts, open ports, and potential vulnerabilities. This phase often involves vulnerability scanning to detect known weaknesses in applications and infrastructure. It helps map out the target's attack surface. The exploitation phase involves leveraging identified vulnerabilities to gain unauthorized access to systems or data. This is where the ethical hacker attempts to bypass security controls. The objective is to demonstrate the real-world impact of a discovered flaw. Following successful exploitation, post-exploitation activities occur. This includes maintaining access to the compromised system, escalating privileges, and exfiltrating data. Testers also look for opportunities to pivot to other systems within the network. Finally, the reporting phase is critical. All findings, including exploited vulnerabilities, their impact, and recommended remediation steps, are documented. A comprehensive report provides actionable intelligence for the organization to improve its security. Ethical hackers rely on a diverse set of tools to execute the various phases of a penetration test. These tools range from network scanners to sophisticated exploitation frameworks. Proficiency with these instruments is a hallmark of a skilled pen tester. Nmap, or Network Mapper, is an indispensable open-source tool for network discovery and security auditing. It's widely used for port scanning, operating system detection, and identifying network services. Nmap provides a detailed map of the target's network topology. Metasploit framework is a powerful open-source platform for developing, testing, and executing exploits. It contains a vast database of exploits and payloads, making it invaluable for the exploitation and post-exploitation phases. Metasploit simplifies complex attack scenarios. Burp Suite is a leading integrated platform for performing security testing of web applications. It includes tools for proxying traffic, scanning for vulnerabilities, and manipulating HTTP requests. Burp Suite is essential for identifying flaws in web-based systems. Other notable tools include Wireshark for network protocol analysis, John the Ripper for password cracking, and various Linux distributions like KDE Linux, which bundle many of these tools. Each tool serves a specific purpose in the pen testing lifecycle. Penetration tests can be categorized based on the level of information provided to the ethical hacker about the target system. These different approaches offer unique perspectives on an organization's security. Choosing the right type depends on the testing objectives. Black box testing simulates an attack from an external threat actor with no prior knowledge of the target's internal systems. The tester acts as a real attacker, relying solely on publicly available information. This approach assesses external defenses and reconnaissance capabilities. White box testing, conversely, provides the ethical hacker with full knowledge of the target's infrastructure, source code, and network diagrams. This simulates an attack from an insider threat or a highly sophisticated external attacker. It allows for a more thorough and deep dive into internal vulnerabilities. Gray box testing is a hybrid approach where the tester has some limited knowledge of the target system. This might include user-level credentials or network diagrams, but not full access to source code. It simulates an attack from a privileged insider or a targeted external attacker who has gained some initial access. Penetration testing, by its very nature, involves attempting to bypass security controls which could be illegal without proper authorization. Therefore, strict ethical and legal guidelines must be followed. These considerations are paramount to conducting legitimate and responsible security assessments. The most critical aspect is obtaining explicit, written consent from the organization before commencing any testing. This consent must clearly define the scope of the test, including IP addresses, systems, and applications to be targeted. Any activity outside this defined scope is unauthorized and illegal. Confidentiality is also vital. Ethical hackers often gain access to sensitive data during a test. They are legally and ethically bound to protect this information and not disclose it to any third party. Non-disclosure agreements are standard practice. Testers must adhere to a strict code of conduct, ensuring their actions do not cause harm or disruption to the target systems. This includes avoiding denial of service attacks unless explicitly authorized and planned. The goal is to identify vulnerabilities, not to cause damage. Understanding and respecting legal boundaries, such as the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act in the United States, is non-negotiable. Ethical hackers operate within the law, using their skills for defensive purposes. Their work is about improving security, not compromising it. Penetration testing is an indispensable component of a robust cybersecurity strategy. It provides a realistic assessment of an organization's defenses by simulating real-world attacks. By understanding its phases, tools, types, and ethical considerations, audit professionals can effectively leverage this powerful security practice. Embracing penetration testing means thinking like an attacker to build stronger defenses. It's about proactively identifying and remediating weaknesses before they can be exploited by malicious actors. This continuous process is key to maintaining a resilient and secure digital environment.